Hello, everyone. Welcome to the round 9 of GPVWC Academy Series. Today in Donington Park, my name is Rodrigo Carvalho, and today I have as my friend on commentaries Guilherme Tomiasi and Gerrit de Vries on cameras. We start soon the qualifying for the round 9. At the moment, we have 33 cars on the track on the server. Probably some people will still join it, but we don't know. Quali will start in a few seconds. We are just waiting. And today will be a talk race, Guilherme. Especially is a short track, 32 laps. Will be a lot of laps, and you have experience with these cars in races before, and a track that was similar to that because it's small. Also, that was Poznan in Poland. You try to make a zero stop strategy, but in the end don't work. So probably you think you be the same here. It's better make a pit stop since the track is short. Talk to us all of your opinions about that, Guilherme.
Oh, for sure. It's a short track and there are a lot of high speed corners. I think that the stress on the tires will be massive. And I don't see an no stopper winning today. Maybe this will be proven wrong. I don't know. Maybe commentator's curse will come on, but I don't think so. I think that one stop is the way to go, and surely if you try a no stop you maybe can accomplish something but not win the race, I think.
Yes, and the session now is passed to the quali. Let's waiting. Probably at the times as we see before, probably will be in 112, maybe 112.5 will be the pole position in this track. I don't know. The track now, the track temperature is 26 degrees. A lot of cars is waiting to the red lights be open. The first guy to make the lap is probably Henk Hoyster because he's the first on the that was waiting. Now is the green, so quali starts now. Hoyster is the first to go out of the pit stop to start his quali. Let's see our onboard with Henk Hoyster, by the way, to see how is the track today, how is Donington Park that will be the round 9 for GPVWC. I try to find Henk Hoyster here. Also, Stefan Schneider have a drive-through penalty on exiting the pits. Need to be careful also. A lot of cars is very together in a short track like that. It will be difficult to make a good quality as it seems. Looks like he have a good space from other cars, and now he is on the sector 2 on the track. That is a short part. Have a chicane to the left, according to the right now. Goes to the final part of the track. Have a brake corner to the right, making first gear, and now the last corner on the track after the corner to the left, a little blind corner. And now he starts his lap. He opened the DRS, and let's see how will be Henk Hoyster's lap. The first guy to make a lap in the quali session. So first corner, third gear to the right. Oh my goodness, he have a little bit of oversteer. It seems now is a difficult part. Is a technical part. A lot of high speed corners. Corner to the right. He almost don't break in this corner. Basically make flat. Now another corner to the right. A bit more high speed corner again. Another to the right, almost blind one. And he go off of the track. He go to the sand, so his lap is kill after that, and he go back to the pits. So let's see other people make laps on the track. A lot of let's see John Bennett is in the lap. Let's see Fairlich, because Fairlich was the fastest guy on the practice with a 112.9 if I remember. He's finishing his lap. He'll be the first guy to make a completed lap. And he goes now to the last corner on the track. A corner to the left. He making second gear. So his car is very well. Open the DRS and make it a 112.797. Is the provisional pole in a moment. But Fairlich make a 112.797. Second place at the moment is John Bennett with a 113.230. And St. Jones in third position with a 114.532. But probably these laps will be improved. Size people start to have more space on quali and make better laps. Guilherme, as you see before on the practice, 112.7 is a good lap by Felix, but maybe you can prove that. You think it's possible to people make it better than 112.5, for example?
I think so. I saw Henk Hoekstra going out of the track. It was a blind spot because the turn is after the climb, so you have no vision of when to brake, and he missed the braking point and went wide. But I mean, Henk Hoekstra could, I think, do 112.9 maybe. They can absolutely close a lap at 112.5, but I don't know if they will do it because it's not much time and there's a lot of traffic. So I don't know. It's very hard to know.
Let's see people that improving. I don't see at the moment someone that's have a chance to beat the lap by Fairlich at the moment. Some people improve his lap, but it's not good enough to make the pole position at the moment. Let's see, by the way, Fairlich is now exiting the pits to make another lap. Riboli in P2 now with a 113.020. He made the pole position in Germany also, you need to remember. He finished in P2 that race, and the team boss of Bali Sports in Formula Challenge. John Bennett is also on the track in out lap. John Clark is improving, but not good enough to make the best, make a pole position at the moment. 3/10 more slower than Fairlich on sector 1. He make now the sector 2 at the track. Let's see how many he lost it. He now is a straight line part of the track. Oh, this part is exciting. The car basically jumps and not good enough. He lost a lot, so much. Basically 1 second now more slower than Fairlich's lap, so probably he will give up. But he made it. He give up and go back to the pits. Josh Martin, not bad. Sector 1, 0.91 more slower than Fairlich. Depending on how make the sector 2, he can make the pole or maybe a top 3. Let's see it. The guy from Scotland, he make also a good debut in Academy Series in Germany. Let's see how he'll be the sector 2. He's not improved enough to beat the pole, but 3/10 more slower than Fairlich. Oh my goodness, a car is spinning in front of him. Looks like it was Gerber, but it's like not affected on Martin's lap. Maybe he can make a top 3 with his lap. 3/10 more slower than the sector 2. Let's see now the sector 3. He will finish now, according to the left. Looks like he don't lost too much. Open the DRS, crosses the line, and he lost too much, but he make a P4 in the moment with a 113.256. So P4 for Josh Martin at the moment. And look, John Bennett, he improved on sector 1 more faster than Frank, almost 2/10 more faster. We go now to sector 2. Let's see how many he improved or lost in sector 2. Oh no, it's the sector 2 that he improved a lot. So now he's on sector 3, sorry. He will make now the last corner. You have some people in front of him, but I think he will not affect on his lap. Let's see Bennett. Open now the DRS. Can pick a little slipstream in front of him. Let's see if he can make the provisional pole, and he made it. 112.491. What a lap by John Bennett. Incredible lap. He improved a lot. 3/10 more faster than Fairlich, basically. Sorry. So John Bennett now on the pole. Fairlich in P2 with still 112.7, and Riboli on P3, and Riboli still not improved enough to beat the pole. So that's interesting. What a lap by Bennett, Guilherme.
Yeah, he was already faster at the sector 1 and 2 the previous lap he made, but he lost like 7 or 6 tenths at the sector 3 in comparison to Fairlich. So when he got the third sector right, it was his pole position by 3/10 of a second. Very nice lap.
Yeah, but very nice lap, and also you need to remember it's still 7 minutes to end the quali, so a lot of things can happen here. Maybe people can improve to 112.0. I don't know. is a bit possible because people is very fast as we seem here.
Can I
Fairly,
say something? Sorry, can I say something crazy?
yeah, say it.
Fairlich did 2 laps on the qualifying. The 2 laps were the same time, 1:12.797. Absolutely the same gap.
Well, that's incredible. Fairlich now is another outlap. He's preparing your car for another quali. Maybe he will make a third time the same lap or improve good enough to make the pole. I don't know. It seems very faster in this track. Let's see the other people that is making laps. If you see someone that can improve enough to make the pole or make a top 3. A lot of people improving those laps at the moment. Not just good enough to make the pole, but maybe to make a top 10, top 3. Let's see Josh Martin now. He's finishing his lap. He make the last corner on the track. Open the DRS, he crosses the line, and he will be in. He's still in P4, but he improved it. 113.099. Oh my goodness, very close to Riboli's lap. Very, very near the laps in the people in the P3 and P4 and P2 also. And Fairlich also starts his lap. He improved on his sector 1, but not good enough to improve on Bennett's lap. He's still 1/10 more slower. He make now the sector 2. He's very aggressive on the car. Look at how much smoke going on his tires on the moment. He go now to the straight line part on the track. He make the chicane, and he not improve it. He lost it. He lost the time on the sector 2, 3/10 more slower than Bennett's lap. But he's still on the track. He thinks that he can improve it to continue on his position or make another lap. I don't know how his Fairlich intentions. He make now the last corner on the track, and let's see if he can improve or not. I think he don't improve it, but he can make another lap. 5 minutes now to end the session. He improved the lap. He won 12.735, but it's not good enough, of course, to beat the pole by Bennett that will start now his lap. I don't see any people that have a chance to make the pole position. So let's see Bennett's lap that he started now. Let's see how many he can improve. He can make better than 112.4. I don't know. Let's see it. He can make that happen. So now Bennett on the... Oh my goodness, how much aggressive is Bennett on the corner. But he is not improved. He is better first sector, but he's very near. 0.50 more slower than his previous lap. He have people in front of him. I don't know if this will harm his lap or not. Let's see it. Now on sector 2, straight line part, he don't improve it. 1/10 more slower. Basically not with now. I don't know. Depending how he made the sector 3, he picked the grass. I think he is not the time that Bennett will improve his lap. Probably he'll go back to the pits. I don't know. But is Bennett was very, very aggressive to try to improve his lap to make this pole be more important than it is now, because 112.4 and he stopped the car, go back to the pit, so he will try another lap. The people that is on the track now, I don't see anyone that have a chance to improve to pole position, but Justin van der Smissen is improving a lot. 7/10 more slower than Bennett on sector 2. He improved 2/10 of his previous lap. Maybe he can make a top 10 with that. Let's see it. Make now the last corner on the track. Oh my goodness, it was a bit understeering. He lost a little bit, so I think he's not improving. Yes, he not improving. He lost because of the last corner, so he's still in 12th position. Justin van der Smissen. Let's see all the people on the track. John McLean. McLean was improved on sector 2, but he stopped his car, so he started to drive more slower, so he gave up on his lap, it seems. Maybe he'll try another chance, so yes, it seems he will try another one, so he gave up on his first try. I see some crashes. What happened? Oh my goodness. Looks like Dillon and Fairlich have some problems. And also 34 cars on the track right now. Bennett is still on the pole, he's still on the pits. Fairlich is out to try another lap. Riboli is out of in the track to try another lap. He still not start his lap. Josh Martin is starting his lap, and he's making now the last sector. He improved a lot. He just 1/10 more slower than Bennett on sector 2. Maybe he have a chance to make a pole position. I don't know. Let's see. 10. He will finish now the last corner on the track. Open the DRS. And will crosses the line. And not good enough, but good enough for make a P3. 1:12.950. Not bad for Josh Martin. P3 for him at the moment. The guy from Scotland. So Josh Martin now in P3. Riboli starts now his lap. He was in P3 before, so probably he went to his position again. Let's see how fast he'll be on Sector 1. And he not improved it, but he's still near. 1/10 more slower than Bennett. On Sector 1, he have a guy in front of him, but the guy give up. He give a special space to Riboli take his lap, not harm. 1 minute to end the quali, so the quali is almost to the end. Let's see if Riboli can improve now or retire another lap. He don't improve it. He lost a lot. He lost 2/10 of his previous lap, so 3/10 more slower than Bennett on Sector 2. Probably is not now that he make a better lap to improve his before, but let's see. He's still on the track. Probably he will try another lap because it's coming to the end. The quali, 1 minute to end the quali now. John Bennett is still on the pit, so he'll not try another lap. It seems Frelici is trying, but he's not improving on Sector 1 at the moment. 1/10 more slower than Bennett. Martin will try another lap now. Riboli don't improve it, still in P4, but he try another lap, I think. And let's see, Frelic improved it, but not good enough. Oh my goodness, he almost crashed into Hansford that is spun in front of him. So probably he lost time on that, but probably he'll try another lap. So let's see Josh Martin that is on the time now. He don't improve it, so I think he will give up. Riboli is not improving, still 1/10 more, but he still have a chance to make a good quality, maybe to make a top 3, maybe a pole position, I don't know. Let's see Riboli. He's on the straight line part on the track. Let's see if he lost or not, and he lost it. He lost it 3/10 more slower than Bennett. Still not good enough to improve his lap. Let's see the Sector 3. Basically, make very aggressive the chicane. Let's see now if he can gain time with that. He can gain time or not. He make the pole position in Germany in last race. Can he make the pole position now? I don't think so. But maybe he can improve to make a top 3, top 2. I don't know. Oh my goodness. He oversteered a little bit on the last corner. Open the DRS. He crosses the line. Let's see it. He improved it, but not good enough to make a P3. 1:13.017. Josh Martin is on the pits. Ferry is on the pits. Danny Robbie is also on the pits in P5. Let's see if other people have a chance to improve it good enough to make a good lap. I don't think so. Oh, Patrick is Magash from Poland. He improved it very good in his Sector 1, Sector 2. Only 5/10 more slower than Bennett, so he can make a top 10 with this time. Let's see in Sector 3 if he don't lose it. Very good lap by Magash now. He's on P23 at the moment. Hard braking, corner to the right. Oh my goodness, he make very good. The corner with very stability on the car. Let's see if he can make the last corner without any problems. He making in second gear. Very well made it. Open the DRS. Let's see if he not lose time. And P15 for him. 1:13.637. Not bad for Smagaz. You start from P15 on the track. It seems that the quali is already ended. Everyone is on the pit stop. So pole position will be John Bennett, Guilherme. What a lap by John Bennett. 1:12.491.
Yeah, absolutely. The best Sector 1, the best Sector 2. No, sorry. Marco had the best Sector 2, but he had the best Sector 3. And I need to say how much the Sector 3 was a game changer on this qualifying, because only Marco and John did 32.0. All the other ones got 32.2 or higher. So yeah, a lot of people lost like 2 temps on this third sector. Josh Martin also. So if Josh Martin got the third sector right, he maybe would be at the P2. So yeah, it's a very, very, very important sector. It made a lot of people be out of the fight.
Yes, and this race will be very interesting, Guilherme, because we have a good candidates to win here. We have John Bennett and Marco Ferro, which also make a very good lap. Josh Martin again in top 3, very good for Josh Martin. and Riboli on P4 with Danny Robbins. And we need to remember, Danny Robbins is a former FC Super Cup and Super League Lights driver. So we have a lot of experience from this guy that is on the track now. And he made a 13.2, but maybe his race pace is very fast. I don't know. He have already experience with the other cars before, so probably is a good candidate to win in Academy Series today. We need to remember him. He win is in Italy last year in Monza, so he's already a guy that already have a experience in races like that. Now the sessions go to warm up, and after you after we see everything of that today, Guilherme, you have someone that you bet that we win today, or you prefer to wait a little bit before talking something? Well, what do you think after you see the quality?
So we saw last race that Smagash won the race, and nobody thought that he would be fighting for the win. So I think it's very open. I think that race pace will be very, very, very important, more than any other track. Uh, I want to see, of course, the fight of the lap one, but I don't want to see a lot of crashes because I had enough of that. So yeah, I don't want to talk a lot about who is gonna win this race or who is gonna fight for the win because it's very much open. I don't know.
Yes, and also we need to remember 32 laps in a short track like that. I think as I have the same opinion as Guilherme. I think the best strategy will be make one pit stop instead of zero pits. But it will be very interesting. Someone will try to make a race without pit stops. If they make that without any problems and win the race, I will be very surprised and very happy also because it's I always expected some things that I think it will not happen and happen. Like in Germany, also I expected that the win will be a guy that will don't make a pit stop, and the opposite of a size, Jakub Kalbarczyk wins the race in Germany and make a very good. Uh, Also, he make a very solid race in FC by the academy team. And also, we need to remember we have good candidates here to race for GPWC academy team for next rounds. We have Marco Ferlich that he already show a good pace for us. Josh Martin, Maximiliano Riboli, he raced for the Thunderdog team in Silverstone, and he still try to find a seat. So if you have a team from a challenge and have a driver that is capable to make a good result for Germany, maybe Riboli is the guy that you guys needed. Also, John Bennett, he raced for the academy team in Germany. He already have the seat for the academy team. So basically, just one more guy that will drive for the academy team today. And just a minute. Okay, I'm back. I have a bit problem with my microphone. Sorry, guys. So we have at the moment 34 cars on the track. Filipakos again, he don't make a lap, so he start from the last position again. And this guy is important guy, Guilherme, because Lazarus Filipakos always start from the back on the grid, and always make a good result because he have a talent that I never seen before. He always escape from problems on the start and pick a lot of good positions. And you'll be very interested as always see Filipakos on the track. Probably he make another top 10. Uh, you'll be very interesting to see him. And he was very fast on the practice. He make a third more fastest lap. So maybe it was not good. Filipakos made a poly lap. Maybe for today, Guilherme, what do you think?
I think that he chooses to do that. He chooses to not go for qualifying. He wants to start from the back. I don't know, but we could place a bet like how many positions will he gain in the first lap? How many positions he will gain at the end of the race? It will be very interesting to watch this. Even more that is Donington. You know that first laps here tend to be like quite historical. So yeah, let's see how it plays off for him.
Yeah, so now 6 minutes to end the warm up. We go back when is finishing the warm up. So we go back in a few minutes to continue this broadcast, guys. Okay, we are back to the broadcast. 1 minute and 44 minutes now to end the warm up to the race. 34 cars on the track. Also, I think this moment is the most difficult moment for a driver in the time or warm up, because some people likes to make laps to test the car for the race, Guilherme, but also other people prefers to be on the pit and just waiting. What type of guy you are on this moment? You prefer to make the last test on the car or just waiting to prepare better for the race?
Usually I am the guy that does like 2 or 3 laps at the warm up just to feel how the car is going. Even though with all the practice at the race day, it's all very different. The amount of rubber on the track is different. The weight of the car, it feels like totally different, even though it's supposedly the same. So I don't think that doing 2 or 3 laps would be of any harm. But yeah, don't be nervous. Try to concentrate and just do nothing stupid on the first lap, which it's been hard on the Academy series lately. So yeah, let's see how it goes.
Yes, and also you need to remember this is an open series in GPWC. You need to pay nothing to race in that. It's a race that GPWC made it to show new talents for the teams in career ladder. And if you make a P1, P2 in Academy series, you have a chance to race 1, 2 rounds for the Academy team from a challenge to show your skills to the team bosses in a more difficult championship. Is the same card as is using Formula Challenge. The race will be moving in a moment. The warm up now is going to the end. We'll see a exciting race today. 32 laps in Donington Park. That is a very good track. People is a bit worried about the start since is in the test that happened on last week. It was not the best one to see it, as Menaclon told to me. But I hope the guys today is already prepared and don't try to be a hero in the open laps. I think people will be careful. I hope that. So you be on the warm up. The fastest lap was by Riboli, 13.5. Not bad. I don't know if it was quali or race, how many fuel he putted. Also, the stretches from the guys on if they will try a race zero stop or one stop, we see on the track because the difference of these cars with a lot of fuel and just 30, just 13 40 liters is different. The the session now is going to race 50 seconds to start the formation lap. 34 cars on the track. People make the last preparations, see the setup. I see the commentaries in the race chat. 49 people watching the race right now. Mika Hakimi talks that John Bennett is for the win. Maybe let's see it because he have a good chance here because he's on the pole position for the race. 13 seconds now to end the session. By the way, Guilherme, you just do for the guys that you see in front. What do you think will be a clean start or not? Since you already have experience with that.
I don't know. Let's see. Will not
Yes.
open my mouth until the first lap is over.
It's better don't give bad luck to someone.
Yeah,
So
commentator's curse.
yeah,
Always
so
there.
now the formation lap is started. So this is the round 9 on GPVWC Academy Series in Donington. This is the starting grid for the race. Pole position will be John Bennett. With the second position is Marco Ferlich. P3 is Josh Martin. And then the top 5 is ended with Riboli in P4 and Danny Robbins in P5. John McLean P6, not bad. I think it's the best start for McLean this season in Academy Series. Rob Ruza, former driver for Teddy Dog in P7. John Clark in P8. Stefan Schreider in P9 from Germany. And Piotr Adanchik from Poland in P10. St. John's in P11 with Patrick Gerben in P12. Patekur Magnussen in P13, not bad. I think it's the best start for Patekur in the season. But I don't see he on the. Oh, he is on the. Oh my goodness, something happened. The warm up is restarted. I don't know why, so I don't know what happened. Sorry, guys.
What happened?
We waiting for the race director talk what happened. Let's see. It was people talks that 2 people dropped from the server. Maybe it's that. I don't know. So let's waiting because let's see a problem happen.
10 more minutes.
I don't think you'll be 10 more minutes. I think they're just waiting for the people to join again. Robbie Hunsford is joined the server. I see that he's left it when the race started. I don't know why. Maybe the problem with his internet. I don't know. So let's wait. Now it's 34 people on the track. I think it's normal again. I think the race director will go back to Ransford left.
Hansford.
Oh my goodness, this is not good. Maybe he will lost the chance to race today. It seems like he have some internet problems. It's a pity. So, by the way, let's talk about Donington Park. It's a track that have a race one time just in Formula One, as you already know. That was in '93, the famous best first lap in the history by Ayrton Senna, that he wins in '93. But after that, they never make a race before in Donington Park. And now in GPVWC also, Donington Park is not used for Formula cars, but they prefer to use it for the Academy Series, but it's very cool because it's a short track and a lot of interesting things on strategy can happen here because it's a race with a lot of laps in a short track, and probably some people will try to make a zero-stop strategy, probably some people will try to make a one-stop strategy, and this is the joy of this race today. So, waiting for the race started. At the moment, nothing. So, I think we're waiting a little bit for today. I don't have what to talk because I was not expecting that. Hansford joined again several. Let's see if now we can race. We can see the race. I want to see how will be the stretch for the people, how people is fast or not in race pace. So now the race director is making the grid, moving the position for the people. 34 cars on the grid. Let's see if he's moving to the race now. Hope we don't have any problems again. Okay. Oh my goodness, Hansford left again. But I think this time he will not have any chances. Probably
absolutely
they will join.
F.
Yeah.
Press F to pay respect.
I think Hansford is from England, so I see that people have some problems with internet in UK these last days because of a company. Maybe it was that. Is a pity. But it seems he's the first DNF of the race because he have problems when he joined the server. It's a pity for Rob Hansford. So 33 cars for the grid today. It's a pity. So again, 35 seconds to start the formation lap. Waiting for the people to join the track. The formation lap. It's a short track in Donington Park, 32 laps. It'll be a very difficult today. Hope the people can make a very good start. 10 seconds to start the formation lap. And
Hansford is trying to enter again.
Yeah, but I think GPVWC will not give a second chance because he have a problem and probably he'll quit again. So
yeah.
Again, the formation lap is started. So let's go again. Round 9, Donington Park, GPVWC Academy Series. This is the starting grid. So pole position is John Bennett. Second place is Marco Ferlich. Top 5 is made by Josh Martin P3, Maximiliano Riboli in P4 from Italy. He make a pole position in Germany last round. And Danny Robbins from a Challenge Super Cup Super League Lights driver. P6 is John McLean, his best start on Academy Series. He already make races for the Academy team this season for Formula Challenge. Rob Ruse, a former driver for Thunderdog in P7. John Clark in P8. Stefan Schreider from Germany in P9. And P10 is made by Piotr Adamczyk from Poland. P11 St. John's. P12 is Patrick Gerber with Patrick Magnussen behind of him. The best start from Magnussen this season also. P13. P14 is Caitlin Penny. P15 is Patrick Magash from Poland. P16 is Justice van der Smissen. P17 is Henk Hoystra, team boss of Thunderdog. P18 is Kieran Roche from Scotland. This guy raced in last season in Academy Series in Turkey and make a P2. So interesting guy here. Maybe he can try a different strategy. P19 is Robert Moron for Chess Republic, first race for him in GPVWC. P20 is Renko Dezu. P21 is Francis Cabrera. P22 is Martin Rittberg. Alice Horton behind him.
John McLean will start from the pits.
Oh my goodness, what happened with John McLean? Oh. So Alice Horton in P23. 24 is Walton de Brugen, first race also in GPWC. P25 is Craig Willard. P26 is Mark Wicks. P27 is Martin Zido. P28 is Tom Dillon. P29 is Ricardo Flask from Malta. P13 is Baz Lutjen Kosink, first race also in GPWC. P21 is Peter Macaron. I think he's also from the pits he started. P22 is James Lambert. And P23, last place, is our guy, Lazarus Filipatos. He always starts from the last places. So John McLean will start from the pits. The other people will start from the track. Let's see how you beat this start. Yeah, John McLean is already waiting in the pits. So we're waiting now for the lights goes on. In Donington Park, 32 laps. Everyone is waiting. So 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and go! Oh my goodness, John Bennett have a drive-to penalty. He cut it on the start. What a bad luck from Bennett and Fairley to be side by side with him. Make a very good start. At the moment, no crashes on the. Oh my goodness, a guy is just in front. There's missing go to the out of the track, but nothing happened. Oh, a crash happened in the. Is Baz Lutenjowski with Martin Zido, and also I think it's James Lambert. He was involved, but he's looking they not lost a front wing, rear wing, so some problems on the start, but no one's lost wings at the moment. Bad start from Bennett. He have a drive to pen to pay. Was not good, Bennett. You cut on the start. Was better. That was a bad luck for Bennett in the moment because he seems very fast. So he need to pay a drive to Bennett, and this will cost a lot, especially if he make a pit stop. So at the moment, Bennett on P1, that he have a drive to Bennett to pay. P2 is Marco Felich, that will be on the lead in a few laps. P3 is oh, something happened. So, oh my goodness, Josh Martin, Danny Robbins. Martin have a oversteer, massive oversteer on the corner, and lost the position to Danny Robbins. So Danny Robbins now in P3 at the moment. So Bennett in P1, Fairley in P2, Ribot in P3, Danny Robbins in P4, Martin in P5, and Rob Russo in P6. And looks like Rob Russo tried to make a move against Josh Martin, but they have also Danny Robbins in front of him. Oh my goodness, it's not a very place to make a try, and John Clark go out of the track also, and lost the position to Patrick Gerben. And oh my goodness, very difficult. A lot of cars together, and that part, especially the first sector on the track, is not the best part to try to make a move. So after you see this start, Guilherme, your thoughts about that?
Oh, I think it was Alice Horton. Yeah, Alice Horton just spun at the first corner, and then a lot of guys were trapped. So that explains a little bit what James Lambert and all those guys were involved. If we see the replay, you see that, yeah, it's kind of annoying, but it's been happening every start here at the Academy Series, but it happens. Anyway, about the other crashes, I need to see the replay in a minute.
By the way, Josh Martin overtakes Danny Robbins for the P4 at the moment, so Martin again on P4, Danny Robbins in P5, and oh my goodness, Danny Robbins smoked a lot. His tires, to make the corner, maybe the dirty on the car is too massive. Also, I see Ricardo Flask lost the rear wing on the second lap, a pity from Ricardo Flask. Let's see if we have some DNFs on this race. No DNFs at the moment. Flask is on the last position, try to put his car on the pits without a rear wing, but a problem from Ricardo Flask. Bennett still need to pay a drive to penalty. He have now a 4-second gap from Fairwood, so he's pushing a lot to try to make this difference not be huge, but he will still lose his position. Fairwood now have a Riboli behind him, try to make a, and also Danny Robbins have a a train with him because then Rob have Rob Ruza, Patrick Gerber, John Clark, Adam Schick, and Stefan Schreider behind him. And oh my goodness, Gerber against Ruza. Let's see. What a move by Gerber. Gerber overtake Rob Ruza in this move, and now P7 from Gerber. Nice move. DRS now is labeled, and also John Bennett is now paying the drive-to penalty for the start. He cut on the start. So now John Bennett is go back in the 15th position. So Bennett have a lot of people to overtake to make his race not be a problem after the drive-to penalty. He need to pay it. So now the lead is from Marco Felic, but looks Maximiano Riboli. Oh my goodness, Riboli side by side with Felic. They make a little contact and Riboli overtakes and now have the lead. So Riboli on the lead, Felic on P2, and Josh Martin P3. Nice move by Riboli, Guilherme. Maybe I see that Felic lost too much compared to Bennett. Maybe Felic will try a zero stop.
I don't know, maybe, but I just wanted to say something. We have 3 laps of this race, and it's already much better than Paul Ricard at the Academy Series.
Yeah, and also John Clark against Patrick Gerber. Gerber looks very fast on the track, and another move by Gerber. Oh my goodness, side by side, and Gerber makes the P6. So P6 now for Gerber. He's climbing the positions. The next guy to he overtake probably is Danny Robbins.
P5, P5.
Yeah, and for the P5 he make the move, and also Adam Schick against Rob Ruza. Rob Ruza very fast on the exit. We try to make side by side. Oh my goodness!
Oh,
Rob Ruza go
in the grass.
Oh my goodness! Rob Ruza go back to the grass.
Oh, he almost hit Schreider. What the fuck?
And Rob Ruza spins. He spins the car.
Oh, what a!
Oh my goodness!
What a combo!
And Rob Ruza again, he have bad luck in Academy Series. Another race that he have problems, and he out of the race. So he's the first DNF. Rob Ruza is out of the race. He's a pity from Rob Ruza, so he will not continue the race. Riboli at the moment in P1. Also, the fastest lap on the track was by Bennett, 1:13.348. He's very fast. Let's see how positions Bennett in the moment. He's on the. I don't see Bennett on the track. What happened with Bennett? Bennett is in P16, so he lost a position. What happened for Bennett lost his position? Strange.
I think that he is going now for one no stopper, and so he must have a lot of fuel. His car is very heavy. I don't know.
Yeah, something happened with Penny. Penny lost in the position. Penny was in P10. Oh my goodness! I see the replay. Basically, a carnage happened with him. Hoystra and Smagashi. Hoystra tried to make an ultimate dive bomb, and with that makes a picky Penny with him. But Penny have a lot of luck to. She did not have a problem with his rear wing or front wing, but she lost a lot of position with that. Is a pity. And Hoystra is also out of the race with a suspension problem. So the DNF is starting to have it, and so Riboli now in P1. He have a good gap against Fairwich. I see some battles. Cabrera against Bennett for the P13. Bennett is way more fast than Cabrera, so he tried to make a move, but Cabrera closed the door to him in the sector 2. And the difference between Riboli and Fairwich is now 2 seconds. Fairwich have Josh Martin behind him. Also, Danny Robbins have a train behind him with Patrick Gerber, John Clark. Very interesting. Oh my goodness, then Robbins don't make a very good corner, and with that maybe he's a victim now to Patrick Gerber that opens DRS. Then Robbins don't have a DRS, but let's see if Gerber can make the move against Robbins. It's not that he'll make a move, so still Danny Robbins in P4. Let's see. Oh, not bad start from Filipakos. He's on the P12 on the moment, and now P11. He make a move against Karen Rocha, so P11 for Lazos Filipakos, another superb race that he made it after starting from the back.
This guy's insane.
This guy is amazing, and Bennett
I don't know how he's able to do things like that.
It's like magic. There's a magic if Filipakos on the track, and you have now with Magas probably is the next victim. And Filipakos looks very fast on race pace, so if he make a quali, maybe he have a chance to win, but I don't know now. And by the way, he have another fast guy. You need to hint that is John Bennett right now to make a move against Karen Rocha. Let's see if John Bennett can make this move. He make a dive bomb. Rocha close the door. Oh my goodness! Bennett almost lose the control of the car. He lost the control of the car, but he almost spun. What a control by Bennett to avoid that. Bennett needs to be careful because people will not give him easy to hit the position. Let's see the battle for P4. Danny Robbins against Gerber. Gerber tried to put the car inside. Oh my goodness, Danny Robbins go off the track with Gerber, and Gerber make the position. So Gerber now in P4, and also Josh Martin overtakes Frag for P2. So now Josh Martin in P2, and Frelic now have a not good position because Gerber looks very fast behind him. So he's another guy that will try to make a move. And now the gap between Riboli and Martin is 4 seconds. This is important. 4.8 seconds at the moment. So let's see how many fast will be Josh Martin against Riboli. I think Frelic will try to make a zero-stop strategy because he's very slower compared to the other people. And he was very fast on the qualies. So, and have now Gerber. Oh my goodness. Also a very battle in the Robbie's train because he have John Clark and also Adam Schick that will try to make a move against Clark inside. Oh my goodness. And side by side, Adam Schick and Clark. Last corner. Let's see if he can make the move. Clark inside, Adam Schick outside, and Clark is still on the position. He opened the DRS, by the way. Oh my goodness. And Gerby against Frelic. Another overtake by Gerber, and yes, he make the move. So Gerber now in P3. Frelic lose another position track. So Gerber now is in P3. Frelic in P4, Danny Robbins in P5 with John Clark in P6 and Adam Schick in P7. This is the position at the moment, and let's see the people behind these guys. Filipacos is still in P11. Bennett is now in P12. What happened with Karen Rocha? He's now in P21. Maybe he spun when these laps happened. And also, let's see the gap on the lead. Riboli with John Martin. Riboli have a gap of 4.3 compared to John Martin. Josh Martin, sorry, not John Martin. Josh Martin. And these two guys have a very good battle in Germany, but in the end, no of these guys win the race. The guy that win the race was the guy that make a pit stop. So maybe it's a time for Frelic because it seems that he have a car to make his last lap on the track was 150.7. And the people on the track is made now on 14.0, on 14.5. So probably Frelic is trying to make a zero-stop strategy, I think, Guilherme.
Yeah. I mean, and most important thing is to keep his tires. You can have the difference. Like I don't know how many time will pit stop take on this race. I think 20 seconds maybe. Even though if you are at the front when the pits occur, you have like immense tire wear, and I need to see if he's capable of handling that. If he can, then maybe he can win this race, but I don't know. Let's see.
And also, Filipacos is out of the race. What happened with our superstar from Greece? Oh my goodness, Filipacos said they always make a very good race from the back. He's out of the race. Something happened to him, but now the replay is too late to see it. It's a pity for Filipacos. Best of luck.
I think he's just disconnected.
Oh my goodness, this is a pity for Filipacos because we always love to see Filipacos on the track. So Filipacos is out of the race. We have now some DNFs. Filipacos is out, Hoyks is out, Ruza is out. So we have now 29 cars, 13 cars on the grid. Because Ricardo Fest is still on the track, but he's on the 31 position at the moment. So the gap from Riboli and Josh Martin increased. Now is 5.7 seconds. So Riboli is looking very fast on the track at the moment. And also a battle between Frelic and Gerber. Looks like Frelic take again the position. Oh, interesting. So now it is a big train because now I have Frelic in P3, with Gerber in P4, Adam Schick in P5, and then Rob is in P6 with Schreider in P7. This is the big train at the moment. Let's see if you see some battles in. Oh my goodness! I see a car. It's Katie Penny. What happened with Katie Penny? She spun the car. Let's see the replay. Oh,
She
she lost it.
was at the grass, and then
Yeah,
returning to the track just fine.
yeah, she lost the control of the car. Is a pity for Penny. She lost the control, so she now is the P18 position on the moment. So Bennett that is starting for the P1 that cut on the start is the P10 at the moment. Not bad for John Bennett to make a very good comeback race. And also a battle from Schreider and Danny Robbins. Schreider, oh my goodness, he touched a little bit, but Danny Robbins still in position. So Danny Robbins in P6, Schreider in P7. But Schreider, I think, don't give up from the try it. Oh my goodness, it's very difficult. The dirty air is too much on this part. I think that Schreider struggled a little bit on this part. And Gerber now is a P4 and have a Fairwich in P3. Fairwich make a good comeback after lost some positions. But also the gap from Martin and Riboli is not increased, it's decreased. 4.4 seconds now. Embarrassing that.
Since Chance is at the grass, he just overextended at the turner.
My goodness. And now is a lap. We already make 10 laps on the track. Is the lap 12 now or 32? Gerber is have a very pressure from Adam Schick, but Gerber is still on the P4 in the moment. Oh my goodness, Adam Schick lost a little bit, and also have Danny Robbins with Schreider that he want to have a party with these guys. And Luke Schreider try to put inside Danny Robbins. No, it's not now the moment. So oh my goodness, but Danny Robbins picked the grass. And, oh, he almost lost the car. What a control by Danny Robbins to avoid that. So Danny Robbins still in P6 with the Schreider in P7. Schreider tried to overtake Danny Robbins, but he not have a chance to try. He tried, but not made it. And the gap from Martin Riboli is still the same. It's 4 seconds. They did not change that. And Riboli have in a few minutes he have a back marker to overtake, so this will be embarrassing. Let's see if you can find a battle for some position. Oh, Francis Cabrera against the Brugian. Oh, the Brugian go out of the track and pick the sand. He lost the control of the car. Oh my goodness, and now he lost a lot of positions. He tried to go back to the track and very well made it. The Brugian in a safe place to go back to the track, but he lost a lot of position with that. He is now on the 32 place at the moment on the track. So
yeah, this turn is very difficult, I think, to find the correct braking point because it's an uphill curve, so it's very easy to miss the braking point. We saw Cian just missing the turn 1 lap ago, and yeah, it's because I didn't race on this track, so if I raced there, I would know better. Just assuming that's the case.
And by the way, Guilherme probably starts now the pit strategy because it's now almost 15 laps on the track. I think the pit stop will start from these laps in lap 14, 15, 16 probably. Let's see if Riboli, that is the leader, will make a pit stop or not. He is making now his last lap at Riboli to see his tire. He make now 14.4, not bad at the moment. Compared to the P2 that is Josh Martin. Josh Martin make also 14 mid, 14 low. So basically they are on the same pace. Fairwich, on the other hand, make a very good lap. He make a 14.6 also, but he make a 15.1 on the last lap. So let's see if Riboli will make a pit stop or not. He's making now the last corner on the track. Let's see it. No, he don't made it. And no pit stops for Riboli, Martin. These guys will still. Oh, Adam Schick on the pits. So the first guy to make the pit stop for the stretching. Also, Justin Van der Smissen on the pits to make a strategy from the pits. Oh my goodness! Almost just Van der Smissen hit Adam Schick on the pit stop. So Adam Schick is the first guy to make a pit stop to refuel the car, put new tires, go back in the 12 position or 12 or 11. Oh my goodness!
Oh no!
Oh, what a crash! A terrible crash!
Oh man!
Oh, he lost everything. Patrick Magnusson don't see correctly the things and crash into Adam Schick. Adam Schick lost the front wing, and also he hit another car with that. It's a pity. Oh my goodness. So Adam
Watch
Schick
out for
lost.
the pit lane, guys.
Yeah, so Adam Schick is out of the race, and Magnussen don't make a. I think it was all everything Magnussen's fault. He need to see that he have a kart with fresher tires in front of him, so he don't co-make that. So I think it was a Magnussen's fault. So Adam Schick is out of the race because of that. Let's see if someone will make it. Magnussen is also out of the race. The people in the track is still not make a pit stop. Rebo is still on the track. Same from Josh Martin. Same for Farrell. Same from Gerber. Same from Danny Robbins. Also, John Bennett in P7 at the moment. Not bad from Bennett. He's making a very good comeback race. After the problem we have on the start. So, let's see. And Riboli now have a 4-second gap from Josh Martin. He's decreasing. Josh Martin starts to improve in his pace against Riboli. Not bad from Josh Martin. Let's see if Riboli will pit in this lap or now. Because it probably is now starting for the... And he's still not pitting. Let's see if Josh Martin will pit. No, Josh Martin don't pit. So these two guys still on the track. And oh my goodness. Some back markers, but some problems to Josh Martin. Because of that, he lost a little bit. The last lap by Martin was 15.3 against 15.1 by Riboli. Still on the track. Then Robbins is also still on the track to make a 15.3. Same for Farrell to make a 14.8. Not bad for Farrell. If he make the race without stops, it would be interesting because he's very fast for a car that is with a lot of fuel. I don't think so if you make that or not. What is... Oh, I see a crash. What happened? What happened? I see a crash. I don't see... oh my goodness, Martin Zido is without a front wing in the 24th place. Oh, a pity for Martin Zido. He probably be out of the race because he put the car on the sand part. I don't think so. Or maybe just to avoid someone crashing to him. I see another crash. What happened again? People are starting to have some problems. Oh my goodness, Patrick Gerber. What happened to Gerber? He was on grass. Let's see the replay. He was with I think it was a back marker that was in front of him. Oh my goodness. I told every time, back markers, respecting the blue flags, he put problems to Gerber, and Gerber, because of that, goes to the grass, and the back marker lost everything on the car. Looks like it was Magash. I don't think Magash was a back marker at the time or not. I think he was. Yeah, he was. He was in the P21 at the moment. So he was a back marker. No, he was not a back marker. Sorry, guys. Yeah, it was a fight for a position between Gerber and Magash for the P8. And looks like Gerber don't force too much and puts Magaz on the wall, and Magaz lost everything. Oh my god, Leading is on the pits. Riboli go now in the P4 after make a pit stop. Same from John Clark, but I don't think... let's see. I lost everything because I was watching the crash. But yeah, John Clark and Riboli go to the pits, and John Clark... sorry, guys. I misread John Clark with Josh Martin. Josh Martin is a P5 at the moment, was in P2 before. He make a pit stop, same from Riboli, that's now in P4 at the moment. 15 seconds of gap from Marco Felich, that is the leader. So Danny Robbins, Felich, and John Clark still not make a pit stop. Riboli in P4 that make a pit stop. Martin make a pit stop. Bennett is still not make a pit stop, but probably he need to make it. He's in P6 at the moment. Rocha in P7, we still not make a pit stop. Cian Jones still also not make a pit stop as seems. So now let's see if Felich make a pit stop or not in this race. If he don't make that, he have a 15-second gap from Riboli that was on the lead before. It'll be interesting. If Felich can make this race, Guilherme, without make a pit stop and win, will be amazing.
Yeah, it will. I think that maybe Danny Robbins is also going for a no-stopper. I don't know.
Oh my goodness! And Riboli and have a stop and go penalty. What happened? I don't see this before. Josh Martin also have it, and he already paid now a drive to penalty. So Martin lost positions. My goodness. Everything looks good for Ferlich because all of his rivals have some problems today on the race with penalties on the pit. And Riboli have a stopping go penalty to pay. So, man, Ferlich have everything on his hand to win today's race. So now is the lap 19 on 32 laps. Ferlich is on the P1 at the moment. Let's see the next lap by Ferlich. He's still no pit stop. He made a 15.0. Another good lap by Ferlich. If he's starting with the full tank. That's very amazing by Ferlich at the moment. Daniel Robbins in P2 with a 14.8. Also very interesting. Maybe a battle against Robbins and Ferlich on the end. Also, Gerrit is out of the race. Another rival that lost a race today with problems. John Clark is still in the P3 at the moment. Riboli have a stop and go penalty to pay. He's in P4 at the moment. Penalty, another lap, he don't go to the pits in P5. He make a 12.9. Wow, he's the fastest lap on the race. I think he pitted. I don't remember now. It's too many cars, too many things that happened. I lost the control of the situation. So he have also Josh Martin behind him in P6 that needs to pay a penalty. So a lot of things happened today here, and
yeah, it's hard to keep up.
Yes, is in another lap for Ferlich. Let's see the leader if he go to the pits now. He don't go to the pits, so I think I was correct. Marco Ferlich will try to make a zero stop strategy. That is very interesting. Another lap by him was a 14.8. What a lap by Ferlich at the moment. Then Robbins make a 15.5. He lost time. Probably was because they have a back market on Dillon that he need to overtake. And John Clark is on the pits, and Riboli is also to pay the stop and go penalty. So Riboli lost a lot with that.
Look out for John Bennett.
Yeah, John Bennett make another lap. John Bennett will pick 2 positions. So John Bennett now in P3. Not bad from John Bennett after. And Riboli is out of the race. Riboli prefers to retire from the race after that. So.
Oh, what?
Leader is the guy that was on the lead most of the laps is out. So Riboli is out. We have the only guys that have a chance to beat Ferlich's lap probably don't have a chance because John Bennett is 30 seconds from Marco Ferlich. And Danny Robbins is 3 seconds from Ferlich. I don't see Danny Robbins have any chance now. Just if Ferlich have some problems, hit the car and something internet problem happen in the moment. So basically, we have a good chance to see someone that is no make a pit stop have a chance to win today, Guilherme. But thanks to the lot of things that happened today, it was a crazy race because we have Bennett make a cut on the start, have a penalty because of that. Then penalties for Josh Martin and Riboli on the pits. So everything happened good for Marco Ferlich today.
Yeah, I mean, John Bennett, I think he pitted 3 laps earlier, but 3 laps ago, sorry. But I think that if he knew what would happen with Riboli and everyone, he would not pit if he had the fuel to go for the rest of the race, because he would be in the fight. But I don't know right now.
Yes, this basically the race is on the hands of Marco Ferlich on the moment. Ferlich in the P1 with the Danny Robbins in P2, John Bennett in P3, Martin P4, Clark P5, Cian Jones P6, Rydberg P7, not bad for Rydberg, good race for him. Van der Smith in P8, De Bruges in P9, and Kieran Roach in P10. That is the top 10 and the moment on the race. So Riboli, that he was fighting for the win, is out. Also Gerrit is out, and St. John's have a problem on the car. Engine problem for St. John's. What happened? Oh my goodness, what happened from St. John's? He have a problem with the engine. Let's see the replay. So he blow his engine.
Crashed. I think the engine went off the car. I don't know.
The replay for that. I see the.
What the heck?
Oh my goodness. So he kills the engine in the massive crash. St. John is out of the race. Oh my goodness, a lot of not good things happened today, Guilherme, in the race. So St. John is also out of the race. So with that, Renko de Zoo now is the P10, not that from Renko de Zoo. So let's see the last lap by Fairlich. Fairlich make a 15.6 at the moment. John Bennett is the fastest guy on the track at the moment. He make a 13.4, but this 25 seconds of gap he have from Fairlich in just basically 10 laps to go is impossible. I think it's impossible to Bennett to win this race with that. But if Bennett don't have the problem on the start, probably he was to win this race, Guilherme, because the difference is massive between these two guys at the moment.
If he had, I think, 3 or 4 more laps with the pace he has at the moment, like 2 seconds faster than Marco Fairlich each lap, I think it would be possible. I don't know, but at the moment I don't see that happening. Only if Marco and Danny have a crash, I don't know, or make a mistake, or tires like went off quite suddenly, I don't think that he will be able to win this race. But
by the way, you have a battle for the P6 from Rydberg and Jantis Manders-Missen. Missen fighting outside the line. It's not possible to make the move now. He's still behind Rydberg. Let's see, Rydberg put the car in the inside line to try to defend the position from just Manders-Missen. Was a very good defense, but Rydberg is on the pits. Rydberg is pitting, so Manders-Missen wins the position with P6 on the moment. Oh my goodness, a pit stop very late from Rydberg right now. So with that, Katie Penny is on P10 now. Very good for Katie Penny. She, after the problems she had on the race today, on P10 from Penny is very good, and she tried to make also a move against Stefan Schreider, but on this sector now is very difficult. Oh my goodness, Penny goes to the grass, but very good control by Penny. But she lost a little bit of time with that, so it's better she have careful with this dirty air that have on the car. So I
have the YouTube chat open right here, and for the race, Simon said that he wanted to watch a carnage. Well, he surely did. Hello, Simon, are you there?
Yeah, Simon. Probably see a lot of carnage today because a lot of things happen. A lot of good guys that have a chance to win have a DNF because of some problems on the race today. So another lap, Marco Fairlich is still on the P1. Very good race by Fairlich that is no make a pit stop. He and Danny Robbins don't make a pit stop on the race and still in a good position. Fairlich have a good gap between he and Robbins, 3.9 seconds now. Let's see the next lap by Fairlich to see how fast he was on the track. His fastest lap on the track was a 14.5 with a full tank. So and he's still on this gap on the 14 and 15s. Let's see his next lap is a 15.1. Wow, using amazing the gap, the pace that Fairlich have with his tires. 25 laps on these tires now. Robbins make a 15.1 also. So it's still the same gap as Fairlich, but he have a 4 seconds gap, and he have a lot of back markers to overtake also, and this will cost time to him. Bennett make a 13.4, another fly lap by Bennett, but he have a lot of things to do it, to think about that. He have a 18 seconds gap to Danny Robbins, too much. I think probably the P3 will be secured by Bennett for this race. Josh Martin is in P4 at the moment with John Clark in P5. But there's missing P6. De Vries in P7. De Vries not bad. He started from the back in top 20, if I remember. He's now in the P7. Also, very good race by Roche in P8 at the moment. He also don't make a pit stop. Not bad for him. Stefan Schreider in P9 now. Very faster than Roche at the moment. So we probably have a battle here because Schreider make a 14.2 on the last lap. And we have Roche and De Vries in front of him. Oh my goodness, look how many fast is Schreider compared to Roche. New tires against old tires. This is the very big difference right now. Let's see if he can make a move. I don't think he... Oh my goodness, very good exit. I think he's now... He put the inside. He tried dive bomb. No, he prefers to 80. He shows very good maturity here. It's better not try now. Better waiting the best moment possible to make this move. And let's see. Probably he's not now on the chicane. Make a very good chicane. He's still on the... Oh my goodness, he picked a little bit of the grass. This will cost a little bit he tried to make a move against Roche. And I think the time is now because it's the last corner of the track. He make a very good exit. He opened the DRS also. Roche also opened the DRS, but new tires with old tires, the difference is massive. Both opened the DRS, but Schrader have a better exit because of the new tires he have it. Let's see if he can make the move. No, he don't make the move. Not bad for Roche. He still can secure his position against a guy with a better tires than him. So still will not have a difference here. Fairlich will make another lap. He's the the leader is making. Let's see, his lap is again a 15.1. This guy is like a clockwork, Guilherme, because he almost make very good lap, almost on the 14 high and 50 low.
Yeah, I think that he's doing like very precise movement, so he doesn't wear the tires out before the race ends, and he's keeping a very good pace by doing that. So awesome job.
Yeah, this is amazing. I was thinking with Guilherme, probably the win will be someone that make a pit stop, but after a lot of things that happened today, everything goes very good for Fairlich that prefers to don't make a pit stop and avoid problems on the axle of the pit, and also try to make a decent stint to secure his position on the track. So let's see if Schrader can make a move against Roche. I think he will not make it. Very good job by Roche. He's securing Schrader with the older tires. This is amazing that. And we can see on the onboard the difference between Roche tires to Schrader. Roche's tires is basically coming to the end compared to Schrader's tires. This is amazing how he can continue with the. And we see that Schrader is way more faster, but he cannot find a space. Maybe it's thanks because the Bruges is giving DRS to Roche and this makes the difference. But let's see now. Let's see now because Schrader make a very good exit. He tried dive bomb. No, he don't made it because Roche closed the door to him. So again, Schrader don't make that, and Penny is just waiting, and probably she thinks, oh my goodness, crashing into other. I want these positions, guys. So we see a very intense battle here, Guilherme, because the battle for P7 is 4 cars. It's the Bruges, Roche, Schrader, and Katie Penny. But she's just waiting for the moment. Let's see Schrader, because Schrader make a very good exit now. Oh my goodness, what a dive bomb by Schrader, and he crashed into. He crashed into the Bruges and he lost the control of the car because of. Oh man. Schrader lost a lot of that.
Caitlin almost spun at the
yes,
the end of the corner, but yeah, she secured. She did the right thing, you know. Wait for them to crash into each other. That happened, and then she gained 2 positions, like one position only. But
yeah, Schrader have Schrader tried to make a not good move, and oh my goodness, Mark Wicks is on the sand, almost hitting Schrader. By the way, I was watching Schrader now, so was not the best move, and problems happen. So let's see the leader. The leader is still Fairlich. What amazing race by Fairlich. I think he's from Slovenia, if I correctly. If I talk wrong, sorry, Fairlich. But Fairlich. Yes, I know Josh. I know Simon Fairlich that I have some problems to talk this name. Maybe I talk Fairlich instead of Fairlich, but it's a bit of problem with my language, I think.
So Roche overtaked Alter.
Oh my goodness. Right? Yeah. Roche overtake the Bruges. So let's see how was the move. The last corner, not bad for Roche, outside. Very nice move by Roche. So now Roche is a P7 with the Bruges in P8, and let's see the gap between Fairlich and Danny Robbins is now less than before, just 2 seconds. Probably Robbins start to push more now on the last lap. Let's see the last lap compared to both guys. Fairlich is made now 14.4, 15.4, 15.2. And the last lap by Danny Robbins was 15.2 also. But maybe Fairlich lost the gap because of some back marker. I don't know what happened. He lost that. But now is the lap 13 of 32. Some laps to go. We almost on the end. with Marco Felix is still leading the race. I can see his tires is not the best shape, but he can handle that. He can handle that, and this is amazing. The gap
Oh
with
man, what a last lap we will have.
oh my goodness, because the gap between now Danny Robbins and Fairlich is just 1 second. What happened with Fairlich? Maybe Fairlich is trying to save fuel because you see he lost a lot of time compared to Fairlich, and now Danny Robbins
Yeah.
is very near to him. The difference is almost with a chance to Danny Robbins open the DRS, and now is the final lap. I think he is 1 lap to go. Yes, 1 lap to go. So this is the final lap of the race. Can Farage win this race? He have some problems with fuel, I don't know. Can Danny Robbins overtake Farage in this final lap? Will be amazing. So let's see now the final lap. Farage have a difference of 9 tenths of difference between he and Danny Robbins. Danny Robbins is very aggressive. He wins a lot of time.
Oh man.
Maybe Farage will lose this race. I don't know. Let's see that because Robbins is pushing. He's pushing. He tried it. Oh my goodness, maybe Ferret is out of fuel. If that happens, we'll be very disappointed. Let's see now the Sector 2. This is straight line part. Danny Robbins trying to pick the slipstream for Ferret. He's way more faster. Way more faster. Can Ferret survive on that? Let's see the chicane. Oh my goodness, bad chicane by Ferret. Good chicane by Robbins. Robbins make a very good exit. He put it on the car the slipstream. Ferret on inside. Robbins outside. Can he make the move? Oh my goodness, he made it! Side by side with Farage. Last corner of the race. Robbins on outside. Farage on inside. Robbins, Farage. Oh my goodness, contact. Robbins.
Oh man.
Oh, Farage, they made it. Robbins with the DRS and Farage wins. Incredible! Incredible!
Oh,
0.58 difference. That's incredible. He win the race in the. Oh my goodness. Was a difficult situation between he and Rennie. They touch a little bit, but Ferret survived in the end. What an amazing race!
58 milliseconds. 58. 58, no. 50,
Goodness.
yeah, 58.
I lost my voice with that. I think Ferret was to lose the race on the end. So Ferret wins the race in an incredible race.
I'm not gonna lie. I was hoping they both crashed, so John Bennett won the race would be like incredible. But very deserved for Marco. Very awesome race. Almost lost at the end. I don't know what happened, but he deserved that one. Props to him.
Yeah, so Ferret wins the race. Danny Robbins finishing P2, almost wins the race. Danny Robbins today. Bennett in P3, nice comeback after a bad start from Bennett. He needs to pay a penalty. Josh Martin P4, John Clark in P5, Vandersmissen, not bad for Vandersmissen, finishing P6. Penny, after also some problems she had in P7, not bad for Penny. P8 from De Bruijn, P9 from Schreider, and P10 for Karen Roche. Probably he had some problems on the end, so because he lost a lot of positions also. John McLean finishing P11, Renko de Zoo finishing P12, Willard in P13, Lambert P14, and the P15 was with Martin Rydberg. So this is the P15 for this race. And what a race, Guilherme. A lot of things happened. The end was amazing because almost Ferret lost the win after an amazing battle with Danny Robbins for the last lap. It was incredible. And now Ferret make some donuts on the straight line celebrating the win. He deserves after a very exciting race on the end.
I mean, 11 DNFs. If Simon wanted a carnage, he surely got one. And I mean, how can we describe this race? It starts with John Bennett getting a stop and go because he didn't he cut the start, I think, and
It was a drive-to penalty.
the amount of the things that happened, it's insane to describe. So yeah, very good that I'm commenting this race. I can't say much because I've been lost quite sincerely. It's so much happening, I can't handle it all. So yeah, but it was awesome. Very good race to watch, to cast, to do anything.
Let's see if someone will want to make an interview talking about the race. I still no one. It's a pity because I especially want to talk with Fairwich about this final laps. Why he lost so many time on the end. Uh, the carnage. Simon talks on the chat that he loved the carnage. I prefer a clean race, but I understand people
I do
have
as
no
well.
word. So let's wait a little bit so to see if someone you go to interview. So also let's see the calendar for the GPVWC for next round. Next round you'll be in the Portuguese track. You'll be in Algarve, in Portugal, in day 21 in the next month. So a lot of time for the next academy race. You'll be in now is you'll be in July 21. The next race in academy series in Algarve. You have some experience in Algarve before, Guilherme? Talk to
Oh,
us.
I didn't.
Yeah.
Be
So
completely honest, I didn't.
So we have a guy that you want to make an interview. Is Stefan Schreider. Let's talk with him. So we are here with Stefan Schreider, German driver that he finished in the let me see. He finished in P9 on the race. So Schreider talks to us. How was the race for you and everything that happened? How was the race for you? Talk everything to us.
Hey guys, the race was decent. I think I was a bit too. I wasn't taking any risks at the beginning, and later tried to take a few risks, and everything went wrong from there. I guess. Unfortunately, I bumped into 2 or 3 guys. I think not too bad, but still should have not happened. Yeah, I still have to work a bit on overtakes, I guess, because that was a bit of an issue there.
Mm, was we see a race today, a lot of carnage that happened, people crashing into others. Some people have some penalties in pit stop. You're also in the start. uh, you already expected that before the race, or was everything
Mm,
that happened because
No, not really. I did have a penalty myself, a drive through, but that was in qualifying, luckily. So this didn't affect me too much. So, but yeah, that it was a bit. I saw some cars off the road here and there, but yeah, I mean it's academy races. People are still learning, like I do. So I guess there will be some issues and contacts there, but I think it was for me. It wasn't too bad. So
by the way, Stefan, we have now a summer break, so next race just will be in July 21 in Algarve, Portugal. Is a track that you already know. You are a bit excited to this race. What do you think about the next track in the Academy Series?
I know it a bit. Yes, I haven't driven on it in R Factor 2, a bit in other games, but or Sims. I don't know if I would say that Project Cars 2 is a sim. It's a bit of a sim, but not too much. So uh, a bit of experience, but not too much. So still will be a lot of work for getting used to the track. Still honing my setup a bit. I was pretty happy with it today. I could take some corners really fast. I could see that some people were really struggling with some. I don't know the names of the corners, unfortunately, but I could gain a few places there, and maybe I can improve it a bit more and get my driving a bit improved, and then I can get a bit further up the order.
Stefan, thank you for being part of this interview. I wish you the best of the luck for the next rounds in Academy Racing. Maybe a city in some championship in career ladder. I don't know. Best of luck for you, guy.
Yes, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Now
Good
let's
evening.
talking with the next guy is Craig Willard. Uh, let's talk with Willard. Hello, Craig. Talk to us about your race. How was to you? What do you think about everything that happened today in Donington Park?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Really enjoyed it. It's my best result in the academy so far. P13. A lot of help from Lazarus Philippakos in practice. He was sort of giving me tips on how to drive some of the corners, and bam, like that, found a second, all that sort of stuff. So if I hooked the lap up in qualifying, I would have been on the fringes of the top 10. But annoyingly, with the midfield so tight, I was down in the low 20s, and then at the start, the typical mayhem happened. Lost a few spots, and then it was just picking off spots from there. Opted for the one stopper, which it seemed touch and go as to whether it was the no stop or the one stop, which was the way to go. So I don't think it made too much difference. I had a little bit of damage from the first corners as well. So I got that repaired at the stops, and then I had a few nice scraps, in particular with McLean and Dezuru. And yeah, it's a pretty good race overall.
So next track will be Algarve in next month in July 21. A bit exciting for the next round that will be in Portugal.
I have I've got no good memories of Algarve, so it might be a bit of an experience. So no, I've never really had particularly good memories of Donington before tonight, but I seem to have put those ones to rest. So yeah, who knows? Maybe I can challenge for the top 10 at Algarve. That'd be nice. It'd be nice to get a top 10 at some point this season.
I wish the best of luck for you, Willard. Maybe you can make a better result in Algarve or Portimao, like some people like to talk the track. We always see you make a race now after the summer break. Best of luck to you, guy.
Yep. Cheers, guys.
So let's talk with another one before we talk with the guy today. Let's talk with Justin van der Smissen that make a very good race today, a top 10 result. Justin, hello, talk to us.
Hello.
Everything about the race. What do you think? Talk everything. Your thoughts about this difficult race that we will see today?
Yeah, the start was a bit of bad luck. Got pushed wide in turn 1. And from then on, I just picked up the pace, made an early stop, and just pushed forward and ended up P6.
And we see that also a lot of people that was starting in front of you have some problems today, cut it on the start, or have problems on the PT, a lot of DNFs. We have 11 DNFs, so this is also help a lot for the people that starting behind. It was a bit difficult situation today for you after a lot of people near to you that have problems.
No, for me it wasn't difficult, but it was just only the start, and from then on I just drove my own race. And I had a bit of luck with the guys DNFing in front of me. So
next, the last question. The next round will be in Portimao, Algarve, in Portugal, and next month in July 21. Exciting for the next track. You already know a bit of this track or not?
I drove the track in different games, and I know the braking points and the racing line. So I think the next race will be a good result as well if there's no problems or crashes. So
Yes, I wish the best of luck for you, Justin, for this mission. Good luck for the next round, the Academy Series, or maybe in Carril Leather if you race for some team that you participate in the championships in GPVWC.
thank you.
So let's talk with the guy that won the race today. He win the race in incredible 58 milliseconds. Is incredible. Marco Ferlich. Ferlich, talk to us. How was the race for you? Why you try a zero stop strategy? And what happened in the final laps? You have no fuel. What happened to you? Lost so many time compared to Danny Robbins in the end.
Yeah, I mean, it was a tough race for me. Yeah. I mean, it was just about being persistent all the time. And in the last lap, my tires were just done at the end. So I knew that Danny will catch up. So I really wanted to defend as hard as possible.
Yeah, then and also a lot of things today happened. The race was very, very We see that the guys that was fighting for the win with you, Bennett cut on the start, Riboli and Martin have problems also on the pit, on the exit, have penalties to pay, and Riboli because of that have a DNF. You already expected that you have a chance to win with a zero stop strategy, or everything happened good for you in the end? What do you think in the end, Marco?
Yeah, I mean, I was lucky with the jump start from the guy who got pole. I knew that Triboli and the guys around me will try one stop, so it was just about keeping them behind as long as possible, to be honest.
So Marco, probably after this win, some things you want to talk with you about some city for some championship in GPWC. Probably you have a chance to race for the GPWC team from a challenge. How is the plans for Marco Ferlich at the moment? You just racing Academy Series or you have some different plans? Talk to us.
Yeah, I have plans for the future, but I prefer not to speak just yet.
So Marco, you have a very amazing race. I don't think that the one that have a chance to win today with a zero stop strategy, and you impress us with a very good pace, a lot of laps on the same time. That was amazing by you. I wish the best of luck to you in the GPWC, in another championships, or having Academy Series.
Thank you very much.
So after these interviews we have today, Guilherme, next round you'll be in Algarve. Maybe you'll be a more the track in Algarve is more big compared to Donington Park, so probably will be a different race. Maybe also a race without so many problems compared to today's, since you have 11 DNFs. I think Guilherme is. Yeah, I think Guilherme microphone have a problem. So let's end this. So let's end this interview, guys, and this broadcast also. I thank Guilherme Tomiasi for being part of the commentary with me.
Oh, I'm here. Sorry.
Okay, Guilherme.
I had a problem with the bind. I think that with no lock on, I just didn't work. Couldn't press it.
Okay, so let's end in this broadcast. I thank Guilherme Tomiasi for the part of commentary with me. I thank Gerrit de Vries from the cameras, make a very good job as always. We waiting you guys for the next month after the summer break. Algarve, Portimao, as you guys prefer talk, in Portugal, July 21. I wait you guys. I am Rodrigo Carvalho, and I see you guys next time from the Route 10.